This video shows the basic steps involved in setting up your classes in Repl.it Classroom and inviting students. First, sign up for a Repl.it account, which is free for publicly funded K-12 and 501c3 teachers. To create a new class, first you need to get to your teacher dashboard. There's a teacher link in the sidebar and also in the drop-down menu by your teacher profile name. From the teacher dashboard, you can either import an entire class structure, which includes all assignments and automatic tests in draft mode, but with no student information. Or you can create a brand new class with no assignments in it yet. Importing a class will be shown in a separate video. To create a class, click on the large green rectangle labeled Create Classroom. A dialog box will prompt you for a classroom name and programming language. A classroom can only support one programming language at this time, so if your students will need to use more than one programming language, you will need to set up separate classes. You can also include an optional description and a cover image, or you can come back and edit those settings later. The default setting for a new class is private. If you choose public by sliding this, your class does not show up in the community page and so is still relatively private. A public setting means that your content can be viewed and copied using the classroom ID number in the URL. I'll show you an example. Here you can see one of my classrooms, and in the URL you can see that the classroom code is 201161. I can also click on the community link, and you can see that the 201161 is still showing there. They have added a little bit, so this now says replit/community/classrooms/201161. Now I can just fish around, and if I want to try putting in random numbers here, I might hit on a class, or I might find a 404 error if the class is actually marked as a private class. But having a public class means that someone could find your class, but it's not easily searchable. When you have finished your entries, click on the Create Classroom button. This will take you immediately to the class detail view for the newly created class, where you can create assignments or projects and invite students. As a side note, currently the Collaborate option for teachers allows you to invite another teacher to copy your class in its current state only, but is not designed for co-teachers who need access to student assignments. The copy will also not update for the other teacher if you add content or edit your class. So I think there is a workaround for this to create a separate class just as a container for sharing new content with each other down the road, then reshare that class whenever needed, and a teacher can clone an assignment back into an existing class. To invite students, go to the Student Overview section of the class details page and click on the gray Invite More button. You'll be presented with the option to either directly enter student email addresses, which is recommended if you would like to use addresses from your school's domain and automatically send the student an invitation email, or you can copy and post a direct invitation link that does not involve email and then hit cancel since you are not sending any emails. After a student uses your link from their email or the one you provided, the course will show up in their student dashboard, or they will be prompted to create an account if they have not done so yet. Once you have invited your students, it's time to copy or create some assignments. If you click back to dashboard, you'll be able to see all classes that you are using in teacher mode. Importing a class and cloning assignments will be shown in the next video.